hope you are having a lovely day. So this is a very different video to something you would have seen on my channel before, and if you are interested in Disney, want to know more about Disney World, this is something you will want to watch. So this video is all about how to meet characters at Disney World, and it's a collaboration with the lovely Jennifer Oakes from Orlando. She lives in Orlando, and I have to say that this video, if you have young children around or you don't want the magic of Disney to be spoiled, please don't watch this video, because we will talk about things that will kind of ruin some aspects of characters, if you know what I mean. But if you're not bothered about that, then please watch on. So Jennifer, she actually used to work at Disney in entertainment. She used to do Princess Jasmine predominantly and Pocahontas, and I think she did fur characters, but she was mostly Princess Jasmine. So she's got that experience of being a character. So we're filming a video on my channel, which is how to meet characters, where to meet them, the different ways you can meet them, how to find out where they are. And then on her channel we'll be doing what to do when you meet them, so what to say, what to wear, how to be different, all that kind of thing. So we are obviously not in the same place. I'm in London, she's in Orlando, so we're doing this over Skype. So if I'm looking down, it's because that's where our Skype conversation is, on my iPad down there. We thought this would be a really interesting thing to do from someone who's actually worked at Disney World and been a character to someone who is very into planning it and knows a lot about it. And people who live in different places. I mean, obviously I can't go to Disney World every day, but Jennifer lives right around the corner, so she can pop over when she's got free time, if you know what I mean. So yes, I hope you find this video interesting, and I will leave a link to Jennifer's video below, so go on and watch that as well. Like I said, I'm on Skype to Jennifer, who is here. We're going to talk about, in my video, where you can meet characters at Disney World, how you can meet them, how to find out about them, and all the things related to that. And then in Jennifer's video we will talk about what to do when you meet the character. First we'll talk about how to meet them, with how to find out where they are.
Well, one of the first things that you can do is get a times guide at the front of the park. Usually they have them at the front. If not, you can just go to any guest or cast member, employee at Disney, and then just say, where's the character times guide? And they'll give you a sheet with all the times of Mickey Mouse and where to find him at, and the princesses too, and how to find out where they're all at. But usually, at least at Magic Kingdom, there's a ton of important characters right when you first walk in. Mickey, Pluto, the Fab Five, they call them.
If you are more up to date with technology, a really, really good way to find out about where characters are at different times of the day is the Disney app. The My Disney Experience app is completely up to date, and you can't actually download it in the UK anymore on the App Store. They've removed it from the UK App Store, but when you get to America, if you're from the UK, download it straight away, because you can see where every character is for every park. So if you're in Magic Kingdom and you're going to Epcot later on and you want to see where Aladdin's going to be, you can find out that. Or if you're in Magic Kingdom and you want to know who's near you then or later, that's a really handy way and a more up-to-date way of doing it. And going back to the cast members thing, if you go to the guest relations, they will phone, I know they will phone the character hotline if you do want to find out where someone's going to be, or if you're very particular and you want to know where someone's going to be in a specific costume. Like, I know people that really like Donald Duck and want to meet Donald Duck in his original outfit as opposed to his outfit he wears in the Storybook Circus. They'll tell you which Donald is where at what times.
I love that. I love that they have different outfits for the different characters. I don't think people realize that. I know Ariel, you can find her as a mermaid at Magic Kingdom, but then in Norway, I don't know how much longer this is going to be, but Ariel, she has her land gown, which it's like a turquoise gown.
My favourite princess is Belle, so I really wanted to meet Belle in her yellow ball gown, and we didn't. We met her in her day dress in Epcot, but I didn't realise that if you do the Enchanted Tales with Belle and you're not part of the story, if you've done it, you know what I mean, you can still stay behind afterwards and get a picture with her, which I didn't know, so I didn't get a picture with Belle in her yellow dress, but I'll probably get about 20 pictures when I go this year. So make sure if there's a specific character you want to meet in a specific outfit, just ask someone if it's not on the app or on the map, because they will tell you. So now the Fastpass system has changed at Disney World from when I went in 2013. It's now all done before you go, so you really do have to plan before you go. You cannot really wing it at Disney World anymore. So 60 days before you go, you can pre-book all of your rides and all your character meet and greets online with the My Disney Experience website or the app, which you can download for your phone or iPad. So if there's a character you really want to meet, at the moment that's probably high up is Elsa and Anna. For example, if you really want to meet Elsa and Anna, you need to pre-book 60 days before you go, because otherwise you might be queuing for about 4 hours. So if there is a character you really want to meet, please go online a little, like probably about 100 days before you go. Plan where you're going to be what day, and work out when is best for you to meet each character, because the last thing you want to be doing is turning up to Princess Hall and seeing the sign that says 320-minute wait to meet the 2 princesses, because that is likely to ruin your day a little bit. There's so many things you can fast pass to meet characters that if there's someone you really want to meet, then just fast pass it because it's worth it. We met most of the characters at Epcot and I just found it a lot easier there. It seemed to be more relaxed and sort of more impromptu. There was people just walking around more than there was at Magic Kingdom, so we did meet quite a few people there. And as a sort of Disney spoiler in a way, as I'm pretty sure that most people do their training at Epcot, so you will find more obscure characters there. So you will find more people walking around there at Epcot than you will at Magic Kingdom. It doesn't really happen like that at Magic Kingdom anymore. It's more scheduled.
Magic Kingdom, I think, is the one park that people, if they go to Disney World and they can only do one park, I feel like they go to Magic Kingdom. And you do feel that stress when you're there, at least I do. I see it in the tourists' eyes. They're like stressed, scrambling around, trying to get on this ride and that ride and freaking out, and you see them running around with their strollers and their kids or whoever. And when you do go to Epcot, it is more slower paced, people dawdling around, people are drinking a little bit of alcohol, they're more relaxed.
So another way that you can meet characters that isn't the same as queuing up is to do a character dining meal. This I think is brilliant if you're on the dining plan, because it saves you time with meeting characters and you're eating at the same time, so you're sort of killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So when I go to Disney World this year, we will probably be doing quite a few of the character dining meals in different places. There's so many different types of meals you can do. It's not all just like burgers and chips or bacon and sausages. There's so many different types of meals you can have for character dining. The ones I really want to do is breakfast at Chef Mickey's, which is in the Contemporary Hotel or the Contemporary Resort, I think. We also really want to do the Princess Dining at Cinderella's Royal Table, which is quite a hard one to get, I believe, because it's actually inside the castle. There's also the Princess Dining in Norway at Epcot, which I can't pronounce.
I could never pronounce it either, so don't feel bad. Akershus, Akerhouse,
something like that. But because it's in Norway, again, it's all up in the air with Norway at the moment because of the Frozen thing, so that might be changing. But character dining is a really, really good way to meet characters and in a different kind of environment to lining up to meet them in the parks. I've never done it before. I'll be doing it in Paris in March and again in October, but I think it's a really fab way to save some time, eat some food and meet characters.
Have you thought about who you want to meet in Paris, whether the cartoon characters or princesses?
If you watched my What I Got for Christmas video, you will have seen that my friend Chelsea, who I'm going to Paris with, she said that she's going to treat me to dinner with either Mickey and his gang or the princesses, and after asking on YouTube what everyone said, I think we're going to do the princess meal, simply because meeting characters in Disneyland Paris is like a whole different ball game to Disney World. It's kind of a free-for-all, and it seems that it's very unorganised at the moment with meeting princesses, so there's no guarantee you're going to see them, and if you do see them around the park, you kind of have to fight to get to the front of the queue to meet them. If you stay on site, you get extra magic hours, and they've just added all of Mickey and gang to the extra magic hours, so when you walk in at 8 o'clock they'll be there waiting to greet you, so it's a lot easier to meet them than it is to meet the princesses. So I think we'll be doing the princess dining when we go, which means we will meet 3 different princesses and one of their princes, and then Cinderella's 2 mice.
Hey, I'm excited for you. You have to tell us all about it.
I'll vlog it. I'll probably be crying. I'm probably going to wear a tiara. I might even go in a ball gown. I might be like, please can I be part of your gang? I'll be a really good princess. And they'll probably just be like, what are you doing? Did you ever work character dining at Disney World?
I did. I performed at Cinderella's Castle in Magic Kingdom, which is awesome. And also in Norway there. But my favorite was Norway, but I'm so glad that I was able to do the Cinderella's Castle. It's just so royal and magical, and there's something super special about being in Cinderella's castle. Just seeing everything, you are totally filled, you feel like you're in a cartoon when you are in that dining area and you're seeing everything. You're thinking, or at least I would think, so this is where Cinderella lives. This is her house. They're more regal there, the way they do things. I feel like at Norway, it was very like go, 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 and much more rushed and fast paced at Norway. That is one issue. They are very fast paced in the dining. And because I remember I would only have about 45 minutes to see everyone in the restaurant, and there could be 60 or 70 tables sometimes. And so it was very like, okay, we're like mentally inside, I'm rushing around, I just want to get to that book, sign it, take that picture, and go. They want to sit down with you and dine with you almost. They're like, oh, have a seat. And it's like, oh, I really can't. It is a great way to meet a lot of characters in a short amount of time. And if that's all you want is that autograph and that picture, it's great. If you are at the end, like one of the last tables that the princesses meet, you'll have a better experience than being in the middle. Because in the middle, they're thinking, I gotta get through the queue, get through these tables. But if you're one of the last ones, you almost feel like, okay, I can spend a little bit more time with this table because I know I'm gonna get off my set on time. You can be among the first tables or among the last table that they see. They will have a better experience than the people in the middle.
Something that we really want to do this year is to have breakfast at Crystal Palace, and that is breakfast with Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Eeyore, Tigger, all that group. You can book breakfast for that at 8 o'clock in the morning, and if the park doesn't open till 9 AM that day, you'll get in there and you'll have the whole of Main Street free to take pictures. If you're there at a specific time of the year, and I can only think of Halloween and Christmas, there will be extra ticketed events that you can go to, and they are more money than you have to pay for the ticket as well as the entrance to the park. So I think the Halloween party, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, is around $70 for the night, but that will be probably the only time that you will meet certain characters is at those two events. So for example, I'm 90% sure that you can only meet the 7 dwarves at the Halloween party and the Christmas party. So if there's a specific character that you want to meet that you can't meet all the time, going to one of those events might mean that you can meet them. And as well, it's a really fun way to meet them as well. And I mean, they all dress up in their Halloween outfits, so Mickey and Minnie will be dressed up as a witch and a wizard or whatever, and you do meet characters that are pretty much impossible to meet the rest of the time.
You can actually rent the characters to your hotel. It costs like $800 to $900 to do it, but you can, if you have the money, and some people do have the money, or they want that experience, or maybe it's their kid's birthday. I got to do a couple experiences where I got to do birthday parties for children. So if you want to rent them out to come to your hotel room and just play with your kids, there was a party that it was Princess Jasmine, Belle, and I think it was Snow White, and we just played on the floor with children, with this family's children. So if you have $800 to $900 to spare, I don't know if it's gone up, but that's another way to do it.
A lot of people that get married at Disney World hire out characters to go to their weddings, don't they? If you've got a special event coming up and you've got the spare money, I would definitely do that. I think that is all the different ways that you can meet characters at Disney World. If you think of anything that we haven't discussed, then let us know in the comments down below, and let us know who your favourite character to meet is. I'm going to leave the link below to Jennifer's video where we're going to talk about how to meet the characters, what to say to them when you meet them, how to be prepared to meet them, and the different ways that you can stand out to have a bit of a different experience when you do meet the characters. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!